on our way towards what used to be Barrett's Biv. So we made it to the top of the northern spur, and that there is the little screw slope that takes you up onto the top of the Stay Saddle. It's not looking great. The conditions, the snow is just awful. It's taken us so long and we're knackered. We made the team decision to turn around. It's been a year and a month since we last attempted it, and we had to turn around. So this is the entrance to, there's the orange arrows going up the slope, and I'm going to have to compare this video to last year's. Completely different. There was a river here, and it's eaten into the hillside over there. So that's my Manakau. So we made a decision, we're going to take our time down, find the way we came. Morning all, so it's 5 AM. This is our third attempt on Manakau. The weather forecast is hopefully on our side this time. So third time lucky. Is that good?
Oh, I'm saying it every time, I'm never doing it again. Here I am.
2 years ago we came here and this whole space was a campground. It's now been reduced to just this little piece of grass here. About right here. I don't think any of us are going to work.
I don't even know if I want to climb
No. We're going to put it just here together, the door facing that way. And then there were two. I don't know what to say anymore. So this time it's attempt number 4 for Manakau. The girls have bailed on us for good reason, don't blame them. So it's just me and Gareth this time, carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. And hopefully we're not going to get destroyed by wind or bad snow or cloud. Pretty much everything else that's ruined these attempts. Once again back at the triangles, the marked route which takes us up and over the gorge. The big difference with this trip, this time, we're an hour in. I think last time we were an hour and a half. Before that, probably even longer. Big difference is that it's daylight, it's warmer, and I guess just in slightly higher spirits. Hang on. You're through. This is definitely the warmest attempt we've had. Oh, this is new. No snow on the Surveyor Spur. It's going to be a long and warm climb. It's a work of art. It's time to get on the way to go about bad boy. This is the final section before Stay Saddle, characterised by its 100 million Spaniards. Roughly at 1440 or thereabouts, when you start turning left from this ridge up here, rather than getting pulled up in too far, try and cut across on this looser stuff down the bottom. And in actual fact, all the way over here, see, this is now the spur continued. At 1600 meters, just before we begin a series of about, I think it's 3 false sort of summits of sorts. One more, mate. Yeah, I recognise the rock at the top.
You do,
Yeah. We made it to 1900, which means as you say, that crest should be our high campsite for our last attempt, where everything went so wrong. Seriously, 250 metres, that is crushy. Oh wow, I mean that would make all the difference if we can bunk up there. Yeah. So we're building ourselves a nice little hole for our bivy bags. We couldn't quite get out of the sun, but at least we got some protection from the wind from these rocks. And we're about 250 metres higher than we were last attempt. 2,120 metres, and we're just on the ridge as it kicks up past the campsite, the big flat spot. And we were a bit sceptical about finding somewhere sheltered from the wind, and we're right on this ridge. So yeah, we're just decompressing. It was getting quite stressful there towards the end. So it's going to be up early, we're going to go for the summit, and then we're going to get out of here and drink a lot of wine, hopefully. Or whiskey. Here's our bivvy in all its glory. It's dinner time right now. That's our objective for tomorrow. Suddenly doesn't look so high, but I'm not fooled. Quite special. Morning, all the time is 4:30. We're at our high camp, just having some food. Did you try down these rocks? No, I don't. No, it's not. So just after you pass waypoint 2210, which is this big one over here, there is another purported crux of sorts, which is up there. You can't see it right now. Problem with going up that way is that you need to come all the way down to the saddle, which is right down here. This is not the nicest traverse. I think we've gone a bit too high. Luckily, because it's early, we've got some good firm snow. What a mate. Nice. Yeah.
It's not even so broad.
Yeah. Yeah. 2, 1. Okay, great. So we're back at the same height as we were at our camp.
Hooray!
Loads of places to bivvy. I think this is some of the best rock I've ever seen in the Seaward Kaikoras. Definitely footprints, dude. Yeah, definitely footprints. This here is an awkward move. Just up there. It's the final push.
We should actually keep scrambling now up here, shouldn't we?
Well, on the way down.
Yeah.
Down around.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty big. Huh? Yeah. Come on, mate.
Is it good, eh?
Let's do this. And there's the footprints. Oh, I said I wouldn't get emotional, but far out.
Back up the island, how it is.
Safe to say, of every mountain I've ever climbed, for so many different reasons, this has to have been the toughest one. And I know everyone gets different experiences, but whoa, this one has kicked our asses time and time again, and it's finally letting us visit. Ten minutes past 8. Summit of Manakau.
Well done, mate.
Oh, well done. Oh my god.
Gareth thought it worth bringing the extra bit of weight. So I don't normally do this on climbing trips, but cheers. Oh yeah, that is just what you need at 8:30 in the morning. Oh, but how could you not with a view like this? Here's the Clarence Valley that separates the seaward Kaikoras from the inward Kaikoras. The three most prominent peaks over there, of course, being Mitre, Alarm and Tapi. And then really it's just a view of the entire South Island from here.
So from the summit back across here, cut across to this slope and down this. Yeah, you don't want to leave this too late. Down to the left of those rocks. Through there.
Yeah,
Yep. Longest crease slope ever. 400 meters. Because we took a detour, we didn't want to go back up over that steep snow and rock in the daylight. That absolutely buggered me. Oh wow.
As you can see, we're pretty broken. Saying goodbye to our bivvy site, and we're going to start heading down the mountain now. It has been the most incredible weather window you could have asked for.
Oh, this is the life.
being on an escalator.
So when you get to the last rocky outcrop at about 1650-ish 17, you get rewarded with this stuff. And it is glorious. And that should bring us back to our little exit of 1500. Yeah, you think when you get to the bushes it's going to be good, but it's just not.
100 times more fun than going up it. And this is something that we've never seen before. Wow, there's actually a lot.
I've never seen that.
No.
Oh, you can do.
Anyway, sir,
That's us back to the car now.
congratulations. It's time for a burger.